This is Tara McGinnis, and this is Theatrical Makeup Design Interactive. Now, if you were to go and assume somebody's really been beaten up, we've got this, how could somebody hit you here, and somehow miss your nose? You're going to get your nose broken. Well, for getting your nose broken, we have these wonderful things that are made for baby bottles. Now, baby bottles have these lovely little tips with a little hole in the center. And these prove to be very handy because you can go and take that tip and chop off a small piece of it. And because of that hole, you can still breathe through it when you do the rather disgusting thing of sticking it up your nostril. What this does, sorry, this is just gross, but you stick that up your nostril, adjust it so you can breathe, and it distends one side of your nose so that it pulls to one side. So I'm going to go and try and make this look like somebody's broken my nose. Obviously, this part has been made bigger physically by the nipple of the baby bottle thing. But also going to go and do stuff to highlight and shadow the nose to make it look more irregular. Now, for this, I do want to put on some of my base, because that will eventually need to be blended into the rest of my makeup. So I'm going to put some of that in. And I'm even going to want to put a little bit of base on the underside of that. Then I will take highlighter and take the highlighter and make the most of the fact that this side of my nose is now sticking out, courtesy of the baby bottle thing, so that it gets a lot of highlighter here and not very much over there. So it's pushing it more that way. Then a broken nose is always more interesting if one part of it's going one way and the other is going the other side. So this side is going to get highlighter over there. And then the highlighter is going to again travel up this way so that it has a sort of zigzag effect. As though this got broken and shifted that way, and then this got smashed and is swelling up. Now, I will take some shadow and see if I can exaggerate that a little bit. Pulling that down in that direction. And putting shadow around the edge of this to make that extra highlight a little more pronounced. Now, another thing I could do is I can take some black and using a brush, I can also paint that dark color so that it's as though this nostril is kind of pumped up and open. And your nostrils just getting a little larger from having been whacked about. Then let's assume that this nostril, as on the side that got hurt, gets a little bit of red coming out. Much like here, so that there's like a cut in the nostril, maybe even a cut up like there, so that it's been really pretty well thwacked. Then take another bit of highlighter and make sure that the sides to either side of those cuts show up. So